Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, guys, before I start the press conference about the Omicron variants, I will introduce myself first. My name is Ahmad Hariri. I will press conference about the Omicron variants. Symptoms of infection with the Omicron variants are known to be very similar to those of the common cold, although the severity of Omicron infection is relatively mild compared to other corona variants. Number of parties are worried that this will actually make people of God. The reason is the Omicron variant spread faster than other corona variants, even twice as fast as the Delta variant. The Omicron variants can be said to be similar to the common cold. The risk of transmission is indeed higher related to the behavior of the infected person, said the head of the Eichmann Research Center for Molecular Biology, Wayne Cusciarotto, at a press conference research on COVID-19 vaccine development for Indonesia to recover together rising mighty Wednesday, 26 January 2022. Then when you are infected, let's say you immediately take step to that the virus that infect it isn't spread to other people. He continued. Wayne is worried that because the symptoms of Omicron infection are difficult to distinguish from the common cold, people who are infected will not take steps to prevent transmission. This, according to him, is the potential to trigger a spike in COVID-19 cases due to the spread of the Omicron variant. People who experience symptoms don't know whether it is Omicron or the common cold. Indeed, the risk of transmission is higher, and it is likely that there will be a spike in cases due to variant. And that's when new wave of COVID-19 in February 2022. We also mentioned the Ministry of Health explanation regarding the Indonesia COVID-19 wave due to Omicron that will arrive next February. However, with the relatively may sometime the Omicron wind hopes that the impact of the South in Omicron cases will not be as severe as Delta in July 2021. Perhaps and happily, this will not burden the hospital as much as there has been wave of Delta variants. That is to be expected. This means that the person concerned can be self-isolated. Person concerned can still self-isolate not having to be hospitalized because the severity of Omicron is lower than Delta variant. Explained when Jakarta, Indonesia has again been hit by a surge in COVID-19 cases due to the Omicron variants. Although it triggers mild symptoms that are believed to be similar to the common cold, The Omicron variant spread faster than other corona variants, including the Delta variant, which was the cause of the spike in Indonesia COVID-19 cases in July 2021. However, the good news is that expect optimize us. The good news is that experts are optimistic that the rapid spread of Omicron is such that the current peak of COVID-19 will not take long to subside. Then we relatively need some time. Then with relatively makes some time compared to Delta. He is optimistic that the impact on healthy facilities will not be as the Delta wave variant in Indonesia last year. Maybe Omicron is 5 times more contagious, but not sure. If it is true, because most of them don't have severe clinical manifestation, it is mean they not burden the hospital. So the service once collapsed even though there are many cases. Explains Professor Dr. Andes Mundastri Karib Sudaryo, MSDSJ, Dean of the Faculty of Public Health, University of Indonesia, FKM UI. In lecture expert on molecular epidemiology perspective by Yarsi University, Tuesday, 27 January 2022, referring to the exposure of a number of other epidemiologists. Sudaryo mentioned that 80% of Indonesia people already have immunity, either obtained from the COVID-19 vaccine or natural immunity from COVID-19 infection. Unlike during the Delta wave, hospitals are filled with many patients. Heavily, if one be like that, it is okay to be treated at home or self-isolate. Of course, it is our obligation to discipline health protocol that important. Added Sudaryo. Thank you.